that, but the good news, they did pretty, including, as you mentioned, 66% from the field, and they held Detroit to 44% from the field. Also, as LeBron gets a turnover,
beginning of the year between these two, about a week or so ago, he was 7 for 7 to start the game, then went 1 for 12 in the second half. We do not need a repeat performance of that. It was probably the best defensive half of the year for the Pistons when they beat the Lakers and came from behind. LeBron, first shot is off, and it's going to be taken. A good box out that time by Dumboya, and Gasol couldn't control it. On a 3-game losing streak right now. Detroit, again, just 1 win on the road. That was against the Heat in Miami, knocking down Schroeder. Jeremy Grant doesn't look like he's moving freely. I thought you were going to say you've been moving like that all the time, and I am. Right. Ain't that the truth? Here is Jeremy Grant leading the way, or per usual, with 15 for them. Schroeder goes baseline. Good feed to Gasol, but he couldn't finish it. Boy, it was right at the rim. Now it's 5-on-4 the other way.
Well, he's not a high fly act, and Plumlee is, and Plumlee really affected that shot.
If they get a 3 here, it's only a 4-point game. That one nearly picked.
But no call, you just keep playing.
DeLon Wright. Boy, he just waited that one out, didn't he? And he scoops and scores. LeBron quickly at the other end. They take it out of the basket. KCP has not scored, by the way, tonight. Gasol hasn't. He's only shot it twice.
Again, only 2 attempts.
Twice for KCP. Got to get more. He went to AD early. Schroeder open. Gasol 3 in there. Rattles it in. So his first basket. Mark coming in had only had 5 total points over the last 4 games. That's it.
And that's his first 3 in quite a spell.
It is. He's only shooting 30% from beyond the arc this year. AD read that well.
Boy, he opened up for that backdoor pass, didn't he?
Weren't they? They were looking for Dumboya. Another steal. And by the way, turnovers are now even at 13 apiece. But neither team really taking advantage of it. Schroeder was inbound KCP. Let's see if he can scratch
wide open
for the first time, and he does. So the 2 Lakers who had not scored on successive possessions get on the board.
And the Lakers go back to a double-digit lead. Good change of direction.
And Gasol a little bit late with 3, and I know, Mike, you want to talk about the big Spaniard.
Yeah, Billy, since you mentioned his offense, I actually asked Frank Vogel before the games will fall back up as it was the last couple of years, but that's not what he's out there to do. They have plenty of firepower, according to Frank Vogel.
Yeah, only a certain amount available. He's playing about 19 minutes a game, too, Mike. Not a ton of minutes either. Anthony Davis and Plumlee, and he goes right around him, and he can't throw it down, but he'll shoot free. After we see this replay.
Well, he got grabbed, but his free arm was the one with to Anthony Davis.
So AD, as he goes to the line, I want to remind everyone there's no fans here, and we hope there will be soon. Sooner, everyone stop. Watch yourself tomorrow.
The game tomorrow.
Yeah, watch yourself. Make sure you're safe tomorrow. And for more information, visit Lakers.com/mask.
And Anthony Davis converts both free throws. The Lakers lead is 11.
That's good news. But alone and throwing it down is Isaiah Stewart. By the way, speaking of foul trouble, Plumlee has 4, and he is out of the game for Detroit. Lakers are outscored at 38-18 in the paint. Also fast breaking, they own it. AD, that's another area. He's front court, 70-61.
That was the halftime deficit for the Pistons.
Dumboya is going to give it right back to Jeremy Grant. Loves to get to the basket. Fires up a 3. LeBron chasing after it. 50-50 ball. He beats Dumboya to the basketball. LeBron with 6 assists and 13 points. Marc Gasol, he just hit a 3. He's going inside. Windshield wiper. Now to LeBron. Open. Fires. Short is right. And LeBron turns it over. Tried to hook it to the cutting Anthony Davis.
Yeah, tried to hook it over his head, though, but that's where the defender's hands were.
Dumboya glances off the rim. They're 8 for 21. There's that long lead from beyond the arc. Long lead for Davis. He's surrounded by blue and red jerseys. The cutter is called well poked. Instead, AD keeps it. He's one-on-one. Just inside the free throw line. In and out. And Demboya has the rebound for him. That's his first of the game. First for Demboya. Stands 6'9".
Oh, that's why he's rebound.
He's not
small.
Big. Yeah, exactly. Again, the Lakers who haven't played, who were in the rotation, Matthews and Markieff Morris, they have been the odd men out the last few games. So the energy not quite what it was the other day. Here is LeBron, and there's that feed from Gasol that Mike Trudell was talking about. Just run it through the big fella. The 13, as we talked about, by the way, helping out tonight. The Dubba directive. Mark Shaw, he's steering the ship as producer. And the great women and men on our crew here tonight. Only the best here in Los Angeles. Jeremy Grant.
Good blitz by Mark Gasol that time.
Gasol trying to get it. It's going to be a 24-second violation. Remaining here in this third quarter. KCP, a little shake and bake, picked by Gasol. And a handoff to LeBron. 15 points to his name tonight. Down the middle he goes, all the way, hit the bottom of the board.
A little bit of foul trouble. Stewart came in for Plumlee. Plumlee has 4. And now Stewart has 4.
A tad bit of peril as the Lakers attack the rim. Fast break points, by the way, are 17-2. Still shooting over 60%. And Detroit right on target, what they've been shooting all year. They're about 42.5%. Jeremy Grant. So you are what you are. What they say they are. Moving in. DeLon Wright.
3 seconds.
There's going to be a open 3, although Schroeder did come out. Tapped by Gasol. Going to be taken by Davis. So good controlled tap by Big Mark.
Lead of the night.
We got a new GM in Detroit, Troy Weaver. He really turned over the roster. Only 5 players came back and only a quarter of the minutes played all last year. The scoop it to Jeremy Grant. So a team in transition. Grant wants to go right to AD. Get next highest team, 22. Something you might have suspected, and now it's documented for you. LeBron, AD, catch. Back to the basket and throws it away. Underneath the basket. It's the coaches, isn't it?
Stay with the routine.
Yeah. Stay with the same rotation. I mean, Svi.
He was 4 for 4.
Yeah, 11 minutes, 11 points. You need that product. Now 6 double-figure scoring games with an 11-point effort tonight. DeLon Wright. Stewart nearly traveled, and he scores as the Lakers tried to double-team him in deep. Into the attacking 47, it's Dennis Schroeder. KCP, been an off night offensively for him. AD, once again, they isolate. Jeremy Grant cheating over that time. Is the defense. Kuzma's got it. Yes, sir. Knock it down. That's smooth. He's tough. Kuz. Nice to see. Look at Gasol, the hustle play.
Look at Kuz draining his 3rd from three-point land as he's a catch-shoot guy now. And then Mark, the ball was free. Mark said, ooh, I'm going to get down here with the smaller players this trip.
THT will be in the game in a moment. So will Plumlee. And he knocks it right through.
Rather quickly because Plumlee comes back in with his 4 fouls. Stewart just exited with his 5th foul. So they're in a little trouble up front.
Well, for the entertainment factor, it's unfortunate that no Derrick Rose, no Blake Griffin, 2 of the biggest names in the NBA.
And their best shooter, Wayne Ellington.
Yeah, who scored 20 against the Lakers in their win. And it was a big 20. As Schroeder gets his hand in.
Teams that, Memphis, the Hess.
Wizards, Memphis, both those teams. Yeah. Mikhailuk hits the top of the board.
Good challenge, though, by the Lakers.
Kuzma, set, fire. Ooh, almost rolled that one in. Out of bounds at Gibbers.
It will definitely show.
Here's Davis, wide open. Very poorly defended on the out-of-bounds play.
That wasn't defended.
I was trying to be kind.
You were very kind.
AD was all alone from about 10 feet. Laker lead is 80-63. It's the biggest of the game. 17 points. This is what you should be doing to the team with the worst record. At home, that's off the palm of AD. He's been starting in place of the rookie, Killian Hayes, who they really like, who's going to be out until March with a hit. Rock Chalk Jayhawk from the University of Kansas, Steve Mikhailuk. Look at Mark challenging and blocks it. Lakers lead the NBA in blocks, but Wright picks it up and scores the three.
Job by Mark of blocking it and keeping it alive.
Actually, Lakers second in blocks, number 2 in blocks in the NBA. Schroeder, mid-range. He's having a nice scoring game. He had missed. How about really nice? 6 for 6. Josh Jackson answers right back. They've hit 10 threes tonight. Twice as many as the Lakers. Yet they're down by 13. We'll see Montrez into the game in a moment. Horton Tucker, back it up. The pick by Gasol. Utilized by THT. Chased in the corner by Plumlee. And he'll go to the dribble. Original pick of Brooklyn. Mikhailuk bounces. Plumlee kicks it. Corner. Jackson got 2 in a row. Timeout Lakers.
Yeah.
LeBron goes around the back. And now we'll survey the floor. LeBron holding on to it. Two-hand chest pass into Montrez. Backing up, but he forgot the ball. They're going to bounce it to the line right. Unselfish and a throwdown and a foul. It down.
They've taken 10 points off that.
Yeah, it's only a 7-point game. And this is reminiscent of what happened in Detroit. 2 minutes to go in the third. It's a 9-0 run. DHT inside out. The Caruso all the way. The scoop. He can't score. Trying to keep it alive. And Plumlee controls. And the Pistons are definitely back in this game. Lakers led by as many as 17. This is the end of a 4-game road trip for Detroit. Plumlee underneath. Jackson closing out was Kuzma. Fires from 17, and the rebound goes to Trez.
Jackson very easily could have been called for traveling on the catch that time as he shuffled the feet, got away with it.
LeBron, there he is, falling back and scoring. 84-75.
Lakers got to get their defense back in gear and open this game back up again.
LeBron with 18 points. Coming up on a minute to play in the third from Staples Center here on Spectrum Sportsnet. Jeremy Grant goes to the dribble. Mikhailuk, this is an uh-oh, but he misses that one. Taken by Kyle Kuzma. The Kuzma in the rebound department, that's number 4. He's going to get it. Look to attack, knocked over Mikhailuk, and that's an offense.
18 turnovers takes away 18 opportunities.
Exactly. There's nothing good in 18 turnovers. I'm just saying, could be worse. The spin on LeBron. Boy, he left LeBron just standing there. And it's 84-77.
Lakers can get a 2-for-1 here, but I don't know if they're going to try to here today.
Too late for it now. Just directing traffic is James. THT down the middle he goes. There's that backhand layup. That backhand layup, that's become his shot.
Now the Pistons will work for the last shot. They trail by 9. Same margin it was at intermission.
THT 3 for 5 tonight. Also has 3 assists to go with his 6 points. Shot clock is off. Plumlee all the way. Montrez. Plumlee. Free throw time.
Shot like that.
I saw pictures somewhere today of him doing that exact thing as Plumlee bricks it. Not the greatest of form.
It was 1 out of 2 on his first trip in the first half, and he 1.9 seconds.
Less than 2 seconds that play. And at the other end, that might count.
No.
They're going to look at.
LeBron throws it. The tight end grabs it, and it goes up and flushes it. We'll head to the fourth with the Lakers up by